So for those of you who haven't been aware, there's been this hysterical meltdown of the YouTube social justice warrior atheists. And whilst I've got almost no idea about who's eating who, it's just hilarious to watch.
So even though you know fuck all about the situation, you're still going to make a video gloating about it, aren't you? Yes, how very scientific, Thunderf00t.
And I fucking love her. I do love her on some level.
I still love you.
See, that was Phil making fun of someone who felt awful because of the person they loved. See, now that's worth bearing in mind for later.
Bigoted political views and bigoted slurs, bigots or tolerance of bigots.
Apparently he can't handle being caught up on and basically being exposed for the moron that he is, even though everybody's already done that.
Wait a minute. Thunderf00t, do you think War Corps 666 is an SJW? Really? Roll the fucking clips.
So some dumb bitch who I can only ascribe as a feminist, because you have to be a feminist to be this fucking stupid.
They don't want a guy that cries at the end of Titanic. They don't want a guy that sits there and spends just as much time in the fucking bathroom as they do. They don't want a guy that fucking sits there and wants to talk about his fucking feelings. They don't want a guy that spends more time in a goddamn therapy office than they do. No, they want a guy. You know, guy who's not afraid to get dirty. Guy's not afraid to fucking, fix the car. Guy's not afraid, to mow the lawn, drink the beer, and fucking barbecue. Feminist frequency, Anita Sarkeesian. The old War Corpse is sorry. Sorry about the fact that you're so full of shit. That you live in Santa Monica, California. I live here in Minnesota, and goddamn it, woman, you reek all the way here.
So now, apparently, the feminists have infiltrated Comic-Con. Of course, I knew they would, and of course, they can't just have a good time and have some laughs. Oh no, feminist and sense of humor, two things that don't fucking go together. They're now sitting there whining, bitching, crying, and moaning about, all these fucking men just look at us. They just look at us. And they take pictures of us. Not all lesbians are fat, hairy fucking dykes that no man wants to fuck anyway.
Bravo, Filippo. You've done an absolutely epic job in researching this, haven't you? What a fucking awful scientist you are. Or have you just moved so far to the fucking right that even War Corps 666 is an SJW to you now? You fucking cunt.
Hello. I'm guessing you're here because you are on a quest to find the perfect woman to sleep with.
These are the subsection of archetypal hugbox atheists. Now, it turns out, and I'm sure this will stun many of you, that there was this young woman.
Normal people don't sit at home and look at porn on the internet.
But you can see that she obviously wasn't doing fucking porn there, was she, you cunt? So why the fuck have you played that clip after it?
Who enjoyed highlighting certain aspects of her own body.
So I suppose maybe she deserved to get sexually harassed. Maybe she even deserves to get raped, Thunderf00t. Oh, sorry, not raped.
Just bad sex.
Indeed,
for me, it's kind of difficult to listen to people like Steve Shives bang on and on and on about how evil it is for someone to pass a comment about how sexy a woman looks.
He doesn't really go on and on about it. I mean, yeah, he's made a few videos about the subject, but you are hardly in a fucking position to judge, are you? I mean, what, are we on now about video fucking 200 about Anita Sarkeesian and feminism from you? Just so you can please the mob of mental defectives that fucking fund you through Patreon? Yeah? Fuck off, you hypocritical sack of shit.
Turns out she wanted this safe space where people cared about what she felt. Yeah, even back then, it was all about the fifis in this social justice warrior hug box. Because my dad's got cancer, which is what those things are up there. That bright ring thing, that's cancer. Yeah, recently I brought up that my dad was dying of cancer. Obviously a fairly traumatic thing, impacts me greatly. And yes, 100% the social justice warrior community. The people claiming the high moral ground are the same people who are happy to use my dad dying of cancer as a cheap point scoring exercise. And it's like, for fuck's sake.
Do you need a hug, Thunderfoot? Come here, you poor darling.